What's up, everybody? Durkey Turkey here, coming at you with more Dick with Butt news. As always, I got the motherfucking price chart up. Looking at that, it did bounce off that 40% drop. So, is that a recovery? I don't know. I'm going to talk about it. Also, new token drop, Kirby. I want to be getting into Kirby. There's something really weird going on with the LP. It's not a Too Spooky token. It's the same guy who did OMG, and he did Peter Parker Bush did 9/11 Kirby Pepe. So, or Pulse Chain, the real Pulse Chain. So let's just get right into it. There's some goofy stuff going on with that coin, so let's get right into it. All right, so here we have the Dick with Butt price chart. Now, if you look at it here, we're still sitting in that range. Now, yes, could we hypothetically, let me zoom in a little bit. Could we hypothetically, go and then fall and then keep going down? Yeah, we could. But how low we will go, I don't know. Remember, for those of you who have been watching me for a while, I talk about looking, for those of you who are new, this is some new info for you. I try to look for the beginning of, like, cup formations. Now, it's too early to tell, and, like, I don't want to sit there and be like, yeah, try and catch a falling knife. But, like, the thing is once you start to see, like, this pattern here, and once you see it start to kind of curve up like that, like, if this chart were to go, and then, like, back up a little bit, that's, like, we're full-on bullish mode there. Now, that's just what I do. I mean, obviously, there's other things you can do, because, like, I don't like using TA for these really low liquidity market caps, low liquidity, low market cap markets. It just, because anything can happen to them. Anyone could move the market at any time, and any crazy shit could fucking happen to it. So, I would say for this, it's a bounce a little bit, but, like, could we go lower? Absolutely. Now, what I'm looking for with this is, because I just measured this recently, it was about like a 15% pump. Yeah, 16. It's not even worth fucking talking about a whole lot until it actually starts to make its way up. But, like, if I were to see something like this, and, like, we slowly work our way back up, and I can see, like, sometime around in this point, I'd be like, okay, maybe we should start kind of looking at this to see if it's going bullish or not. Because that's kind of starting, like, what I like to call, like, a check mark. You're getting to that point, and then it's like, okay, now all it has to do is continue it up, right? Like, all you got to do is continue it up back to this right here, and then we'd hit that old resistance line of 2 right here, that 4 zeros and a 2. And if we hit that, then what would happen is probably a slight correction, and then you have a cup and handle. So that's just kind of what I look for when I'm looking for a cup and handle. If I see something like that, it's like, okay, is that what's going to happen? Typically what you do is you'd go up, get close to it, then go down, and then you would come back up a little bit, and then you could, work your way back up into a new range, a new all-time high. But will that play out? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about what this could be down here, like what this bump is right here. This could absolutely flip and go, bearish at any second. We could absolutely just go all the way down. Well, not to zero. I don't think we'd go to zero, but the floor is the limit, man. The sky is the limit too. So you don't know. You don't know what could play out. But this is a really interesting point right here. It's a really pivotal point. I do like that 40% dip. We've had that. I've been talking about it. I like that we've done that 40% dip. And now I feel like a 40% dip, that's enough of a dip for us to be like, okay, we've done 40%. Now maybe we could start to kind of work our way back up. We had to cool off a little bit. We needed to cool our jets, because we so desperately, like, this was like this and this and this was just us, just like, this was like the start back here, way back here. This is when I started making content. Okay, like, right here is when Sami started shouting me out. okay? And we just started, like, I was starting to become the dick with butt content creator. I was starting to, ooh. People were starting to meme more and more. I'm not taking credit for the pumps or anything like that, but, like, I just saw all the Twitter interaction and being like, okay, well, everyone's going fucking crazy about it. This is when I was literally torching a fucking teddy bear.
Oh! Oh!
And those chicken nuggets in the dirt, we want to get those too. So we're going to pick those up later and eat them. The chicken nugget. We want to boil that maple syrup. Oh! Now we're cooking with fire.
This was like meme mania. Like, everyone was going, talking nonstop about Dick with Butt. Dick with Butt was going to the fucking moon, going fucking crazy. This time, fucking KDP got into it. We needed to cool off because there's something about this resistance line. We didn't like it. So we maybe could have gone down lower here, but, or maybe could have corrected, you know, or gone slightly up here, or maybe even like kind of chopped here and then hit it a little bit later. But I think with the KDP introduction, not blaming Katie, I think that kind of sparked because somebody had bought up a massive amount right after Katie was talking about how she liked Dick with Butt and how she liked the Tang Gang and how we were clearly winning the meme war here. It's like right after that, we just pumped straight up and we retested. I don't think we were ready to retest it. That's all it is. So we cooled off now. Now, could we sit down here for a minute? Could we sit down here for a minute? Could we go, and then kind of work our way back up? I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because anything can fucking happen. Anything could. Now I want to talk to you guys about Kirby. This is a 4-hour chart. Really, really small little baby graph here. Kirby. I want to show you guys. Kirby. This is the newest. I don't think it's a Tang Gang token, but it is definitely a token that is out. Up almost 60,000% from its top, and currently sitting at about, let's see, let's measure that real quick. That's sitting at about like 9,000% up. Very good on the first day. First day and a half, I should say. It's doing very well. This is not a Too Spooky token. I don't even know if this is technically an official Tang Gang token, but it is associated with the same guy who made the ticker Pulse Chain, the Peter Parker Bush did 9/11 Kirby Pepe, and then also Orange Man Good, OMG, which Sami likes to talk about a lot. Now, the interesting thing about this one that I found... Now, okay, here's the thing that I want to talk about first. What the fuck is this? What's going on with this? Is this actually the... It has to be the same contract address, but, like, what's going on with this? I want to know just what happened with this. This is weird. If anyone has any answers to what this is, I'm not smart enough to know what this is. Because it's saying that Kirby's at, like, almost $400, and we have $180 million of liquidity, which is not true. It's not correct. Now, we already looked at this wrapped pulse pair. What I want to look at, though, is its biggest liquidity pairing. This is interesting. It's paired to Ethereum. Now, I haven't... The reason I want to talk about this one, and I had made a post about this on Twitter, I wanted to talk about this one because I have not seen a Pulse Chain token do this yet. Maybe there is some out there. I don't know. You can comment below if you know of any that are paired like this heavily to, like, where the largest liquidity pairing is to wrapped ETH. That's really weird to me. Like, you would think on for a Pulse Chain meme coin, you would want the majority of your liquidity paired to, you know, Pulse. And then if you're an HOA or if you're like a Tang Gang ticker, or if you're one of the Tang Gang guys, you would think you would want it paired to something heavily to something in kind of that group, that subgroup. This is really weird. So this could be a play on the Ethereum ETF. Because if it's so heavily bonded to it, if Ethereum decides to shoot up, well, then this coin would shoot up. Because it's not heavily tied to Pulse Chain. Or it has liquidity with Pulse Chain. It's just not as heavily tied to Pulse Chain. So, like, if the things that people are saying about the Ethereum ETF are true, and, like, what my predictions are, I think Ethereum could easily go to 6,000-7,000. You know, 6,000-7,000. Like, if that were to happen, what would happen to Kirby? Well, hypothetically, it would go up, right? Because of Hart's Law. But, I mean, of course, you have to have, you know, enough people have to continue to buy. If there's a bunch of sellers, Hart's Law, it doesn't matter. But it's interesting to me that it would be this weird leverage play on the Ethereum ETF. It would be a weird leverage play on Ethereum. I'm keeping my eye on this one. That's cool. That's interesting. I don't play Kirby. I don't like Kirby. I would never play them as Smash. You're the most... You and Yoshi are the most annoying fucking characters in Smash. I fucking can't stand you. But yeah, we'll have to see. This is a really interesting pair, and this is a really interesting token that just launched. So I'm keeping my eye on it for sure. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's going to be a short one today. I just want to talk about those two things today. As always, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything down below. I'm glad you guys loved the fucking live stream. We had Sami in there last night. We had Bullish, fucking a bunch of other people. Shout out to all of you that came into the live stream last night. Definitely going to be doing more of those. I'm thinking I want to start doing them weekly. For right now, my schedule is a little hectic, so I'm trying to figure out the best day to do it. I'm leaning towards doing it on Fridays, but I don't know. I got to figure out what time works best for me, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So you're definitely getting more live streams. Also, I'm going to be talking about more tokens coming up here in the future. If I haven't given you guys a shout out in a while, yes, you're on my radar. I'm going to be talking about you. Trust me. I have ideas for videos. It's just so much stuff comes out at once. I'm trying to cover everything as much as I can of it. I can only make one video a day right now. So, like I said, comment, share, subscribe, everything down below. And as always, guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. Do your own fucking research, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.